last time we ended the story of Diablo and Diablo 2 plus DLC. The story ended with Tyrael destroying the goddamn World Stone because it got corrupted by the Lord of Destruction. So, you know, now what we need to do is cover Diablo 3 DLC and we're practically ready for Diablo 4, you know? And then we're back to League, it's simple as that. So, let's check the Book of Lorath episode 4, the End of Days, which is the last episode that we need to cover. So, let's go with the basics.
Come in, sit down. You've let all the bloody heat out. This is the coldest night I can recall in these frozen wastes. I'm no chef, but I've managed the stew from what little food remains.
Nice.
Fortify yourself. This is the final story I have to tell you, and you will need your strength to endure. This is the tale of the End of Days. I told you of the brave heroes that defeated Diablo and Baal.
And Mephisto.
And of the destruction of the World Stone and Mount Arreat by Tyrael, the Archangel of Justice. In the aftermath, his essence dispersed. And though no angel had done so before, Tyrael was able to restore his form in the realm of Pandemonium.
Yeah, because after the destruction of the World Stone, Tyrael just got yeeted and deleted. Simple as that.
After decades away, Tyrael returned to the high heavens. There he tried to convince his fellow members of the Angiras Council that they were meant to protect the innocent, and that the fate of humanity was pivotal to the future of the eternal conflict.
True that, because at the end of the day, humans are OP, they can kill both demons and angels, so you know, you may want to influence humans to join your side.
However, they remained committed to their laws, leaving Tyrael no choice but to renounce his angelic nature, shedding his wings to embrace mortality, before being cast out of the heavens. And so he fell willingly to Sanctuary, a shining star that landed in the ruins of Tristram Cathedral. New Tristram had established itself just outside the ruins of its predecessor, a thriving settlement, home to Deckard Cain and his young ward Leah.
And my boy Deckard Cain and Leah were just chilling in New Tristram. I'm not 100% sure why they decided to build New Tristram just outside Old Tristram, you know, where everything is there was corrupted and fell to the bad side. And as far as I'm concerned, this should be the cinematic where we are being introduced to Leah and Deckard Cain.
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men.
And this is the voice of Deckard Cain, theoretically the last Haradrim who remembers the OG stuff and the OG demons.
The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity.
And that's the eternal conflict. That's Leah, by the way.
Leah, are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
And they are chilling in the cathedral of the New Tristram, you know, just doing the homework because why not?
There's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness.
Yup.
You do believe me, don't you, Leah?
And the thing is that no one believes the old people, because these stories, you know, that's old stuff. Demons, angels, psh. Imagine believing in that stuff, just imagine. When in reality, it's true.
It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
My guy has priorities. And that's how Diablo 3 begins. A bit of an introduction. We're going back to the new Tristram. We've got Deckard Cain. Well, not anymore because he got wrecked. And we've got Leah. You know, and they were just chilling there casually.
She was the daughter of Adria, who had once
If you remember Adria, she was the witch in Diablo 1 and... yeah, just Diablo 1, but we didn't see her in Diablo 2.
lived in Tristram, and grew into a wise young woman under Cain's mentorship. A group of adventurers from across Sanctuary set out to investigate the fallen star. Instead, they found a man who had lost his memory. In an effort to help this fallen stranger, Cain sent adventurers to recover the man's sword, broken and scattered in the surrounding lands.
Yeah, basically, we were expecting demons, but it was just this guy who doesn't remember anything, so no, what's going on?
The quest would cost Deckard his life at the hands of Magda,
That was big
the
sad.
powerful leader of a fanatical coven devoted to Belial.
Yeah, after playing Diablo 2 and Deckard Cain being the OG Horadrim who would also always tell you, stay a while and listen, and he would just die at the hands of Magda. You know, that was very, very traumatizing event.
With his last breaths, Cain managed to repair the stranger's sword. In doing so, he repaired Tyrael's memory, as well as the Sword of Justice itself, Eldraine. For this deed, and for many, many more, I believe history will judge Deckard Cain amongst the greatest Horadrim, representing the best of what the Horadric Order can be. His contributions to the Horadrim and to humanity cannot be overstated. The day he left us was a dark day for us all. In that moment of deep loss and grief, Leah was overcome by a dark power within herself. When the power burst free, it was strong enough to drive Magda away. This was the first sign that her destiny was cruelly marked by forces greater than any knew.
Yeah, so Magda killed Deckard Cain and Leah turned into Super Saiyan, just one shot at absolutely everyone in that room. Guess she got angry, you know?
After Cain's death, the adventurers Leah and Tyrael tracked Magda to Chaldean.
Yeah, before we tracked them, there was a burial ceremony for Deckard Cain because, you know, you have to say goodbye to the last Horadrim. And also Tyrael is explaining a bit of stuff.
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
But my question is, Leah still doesn't believe this stuff, but like, brother in Christ, you just saw how demons killed your uncle. How do you still not believe in demons, you know?
He had sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
She's still salty. You show her, Tyrael.
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
My guy is fucking done.
Thus, I fell willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
Through that. Rest in peace, Kane.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished.
Crazy tales. Well, realistically, Deckard Cain was participating in all of them, for the most part. In all of those crazy tales, you know? My guy was everywhere.
I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
And that's it. There goes Deckard Cain. You know, there goes Deckard Cain. Anyway, Tyrael and Leah decided to go into Kyrgyzstan. This is what we're playing Diablo 4 right now. You're one of the Chaldean. Well, you know Chaldean is kind of fucked. You might be asking why Chaldean is kind of fucked. Well, hear me out.
Where, unbeknownst to them, Belial was impersonating the ruler of the region. Their pursuits ended in the dry deserts of Kyrgyzstan.
And Belial is one of the 7 evils. He's one of the lesser evils, but he's still one of the 7 leaders of the hell. You know, he is the Lord of Lies, I believe, yeah.
Where they confronted Magda and struck her down,
Yeah, we killed Magda.
avenging Cain's death. The heroes found another ally in Adria, Leah's mother.
Yeah, lucky for us, it took us only 20 years, but we found Adria, who was, you know, alive and well. And she decided to help us out. She was very nice.
Who wanted to help her daughter contain the growing darkness. She helped them uncover the location of the Black Soul Stone, an extraordinary artifact created by the renegade Haradrim Zoltan Kuhl, which could trap multiple essences of both angel and demon, then permanently destroy them.
Yeah, that was the plan, because back in Diablo 2, we had individual soul stones for individual demons. We had a stone for Diablo, we had a stone for Mephisto, we had a stone for Baal. Then sneaky Zoltan Kuhl, who was also one of the Haradrim, when Tal Rasha sacrificed himself to imprison Baal, Zoltan Kuhl was in the shadows creating the Black Soul Stone, which can have multiple demons in it. So whenever we thought that we killed Mephisto and we killed Diablo, realistically, because they were already in the Black Soul Stone. So you know, it is what it is.
Black Soul Stone in hand, they confronted Belial and revealed his great deception. Defeating him, they sealed him inside this Soul Stone prison.
Yep, and as far as I remember, the battle was absolutely amazing because the entire arena was collapsing. That was a nice battle.
As we have seen time and time again, evil is never idle. Azmodan, the Lord of Sin, had undertaken an audacious invasion of Sanctuary, seeking the Black Soul Stone for himself.
Because realistically, we've killed every single demon, only the Lord of the Hell, only Azmodan remains. And Azmodan, you know, he has his plans. Azmodan has his plans.
this makes any sense to me. What am I missing, Uncle? What am I supposed to see?
And there's the Black Soul Stone.
Ravaging this world and all hope of resistance.
Yeah, this is the mount area that we were trying to defend against Baal. And then after the destruction of the World Stone, not so much of a mountain, you know?
My minions will find the stone. Wherever you choose to hide it. Then, at long last, Osmodan shall reign as the prime evil.
Leah, are you all right? Speak to me, child.
Ariad. The demon's invasion will come from Ariad.
Nice of him giving humans a warning so they can prepare. Yeah, that was very nice of him. That was very nice of him to tell us that he is invading us from Mount Ariad, you know? So that's what it is. But realistically, we have only one demon, one lord to take care of, you know? So it's just that simple, you know? We as heroes, we have a mission. Kill that guy, would win the game. As simple as that.
All the great evils, save he and Diablo, had been trapped in the Soul Stone, giving Osmodan an opportunity to become the prime evil.
Yeah, because realistically, if you control the stone, you control every single other demon that's trapped in there, and you become straight up the god.
His vast demonic army erupted from Ariad's crater, the scar left behind by the World Stone's destruction. The party hurried to aid the forces of Bastion's Keep, the only defense against Osmodan's forces. Though the fortress had been battered, the adventurers fought through legions of demons and overcame the Lord of Sin at the heart of the crater, sealing him in the Black Soul Stone as well. It seemed as though the tide was turning in humanity's favor. But Adria had other plans.
I mean, that's it. We've defeated last demon lord. That's it. GG, well played. No, we win. Good guys win. Sadly, yeah, the witch Adria, who is Leah's mother, had a bit of a different plans. Because remember, back after Diablo 1, when the Wanderer Aiden, who was the hero, who was the warrior in Diablo 1, you know, he had some fun time with Adria. But he was kind of possessed by Diablo. And 9 months later, Leah appeared.
She had lied about the Black Soul Stone, having used it to mark the souls of all 7 great evils for containment, while leaving Diablo unbound. The witch then offered Leah her own daughter as a vessel for Diablo's return.
Yep, everyone is trapped in the stone except for Diablo. Because, you know, we got bamboozled.
An act she had planned since her child's conception. When Aiden sought solace with her in Tristram, Adria had already pledged herself to the Lord of Terror's service. Under the guise of her care, she used the prince's torment to her advantage, allowing Diablo to deepen his hold on the prince. When he left as the Dark Wanderer, so too did Adria. Soon after, she bore his child, Leah, whom she left in Chaldeum under a friend's care. Children should not be punished for their parents' sins, no matter how grave they may be. From the moment of her birth, Leah's fate was tied inextricably to Diablo, his essence part of her creation. With Adria's betrayal revealed, Diablo seized control of the Black Soulstone, using it to channel the essences of all the Lords of Hell into himself. Brimming with power, he twisted Leah's body into a new horrific form, the Primeval.
Yep, and that's it. That's literally the top G when it comes down to demons. That's what Asmodan wanted to do, but Diablo, Diablo is back. That's the question I had when I was playing Diablo 3. Why am I playing a game called Diablo 3 if there is no Diablo? Well, little do you know, he's back.
With his newfound strength, he set his eyes on a prize far greater than our world. The utter destruction of the high heavens. With his
Like my guy just decided to straight up go and destroy heavens and the eternal conflict. And my god, was that a cinematic to watch.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
We're in heaven.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo. Today, Imperious.
Get wrecked. That's the Primeval, brother.
Take one last look at your shining heaven, Imperious. For soon, nothing of it shall remain but my laughter.
And that's it, best of luck. Diablo, the Primeval, not one demon, not one Lord of Hell. All 7 in one are coming to destroy the hell, the heaven, you know?
his unheralded power, the Lord of Terror breached the diamond gates of the high heavens.
Yep, one shot.
He single-handedly routed Imperius, leader of the Angiras Council, with barely a thought. The Prime Evil opened hell rifts inside the Silver City, unleashing the minions of the Burning Hells, leaving him to continue towards the Crystal Arch. As demons ravaged the Silver City, the heroes came to Heaven's aid. They fought their way through hordes of demonkind, aiding the heavens where they could, and soon arrived atop the Silver Spire to battle Diablo himself.
And at the top of the Silver Spire there is a crystal arch. Just like demons, whenever they are getting killed, they are spawning back in hell, unless you trap them in the soulstone. So can be done with angels, but they take a bit of more time. And they spawn only at the silver arch at the very top, at the crystal arch. And it takes a long time. But if you destroy that, no more angels. No more spawning, you know? So just kill angels one by one and that's it. You win the eternal conflict.
Against all odds, the prime evil was defeated, his essence trapped in the Black Soulstone. Tyrael returned to the Angiras Council as a mortal, now embodying the aspect of wisdom. And for a moment, it seemed like Sanctuary might see peace.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of disappointing that Lorath is not talking about the epic fights we had in there, but yeah, heroes prevailed because angels couldn't do shit, because Crystal Arch was already in danger and they were kind of powerless. So yeah, the Nephilim, the humans, we did the magic and we killed Diablo, and that was very dramatic, by the way. And we finally see light in heaven.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prime evil forever.
Yeah, the city was kind of dark in there.
A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.
And that's it. We saved the day. The demons are no more. Tyrael is back as Angel of Wisdom, although he was justice, you know, everything is good. But Diablo doesn't have a happy ending. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. So there's only one problem with the stone. What do we do with the stone?
But, as you know well, peace does not last. All was not well with the high heavens. Decades before Diablo's assault on the high heavens, Malthael had abandoned the council.
And he was the leader of the council, that's why Imperius became the leader. But yeah, Malthael, he was the aspect of wisdom. That's why Tyrael took his spot as wisdom. Because the wisdom spot was open.
Heavens, and his position as the aspect of wisdom. The ravages of the eternal conflict must have taken their toll on Malthael's mind. I often wonder what he saw had convinced him to forsake wisdom for death.
Yeah, and he became the aspect of fucking death. You know, yeah, best of luck.
Malthael had long desired an end to the eternal conflict, and finally saw his chance with Diablo's defeat. With the 7 great evils gone, he turned his attention to humanity. But Malthael was not interested in winning our hearts and minds. His solution was far simpler.
Yep.
Far colder. To Malthael, humanity would never be more than demon spawn. And for the eternal conflict to reach its conclusion, all demonkind needed to be eradicated. But to
Simple as that. Because at the end of the day, the eternal conflict is angels versus demons. If you're an angel and you want to win, you just have to kill all demons. We killed the demons, they're all in the stone, that's it. But humanity, as we know, is 50% angel, 50% demon. You know? That's still kind of demon. So just Malthael, had a simple plan. Just kill all the people, simple as that.
To achieve his ultimate goal, Malthael had to retrieve the Black Soul Stone, which was now in the hands of what remained of the Haradrim. I likely owe my life to Eldarin. In that first confrontation with Malthael, in the black tunnels of the tomb of Rakis, I faced death himself.
Yeah, so basically Malthael wants to grab the stone. And that was the expansion we received. Reaper of Souls. Lord knows that cinematic was good.
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough.
And these are all of the remaining Haradrim. What the Blizzard did is they improved their visual aspect, because first of all everyone was thinking they are kinda mages, kinda wizards, kinda sorcerers, you know? But realistically they're wizards and warriors. OP as fuck warriors. You don't want to mess with the Haradrim.
You have done well, Haradrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all run.
Hello.
Malthael.
Fucks given up.
Go!
This guy, yeah, this is Tyrael, we know that, but this guy is Lorath. That's Lorath. That's the voice we hear in the Book of Lorath. That's Lorath we see in Diablo 4.
Go! Find the Nephilim!
And this is such a nice detail in here. The sword Eldrain doesn't stab Malthael. Because the sword itself stabs anyone that's unjust. Because that's the sword of justice. Realistically, Malfoy's goal is just. He wants to end the eternal conflict. He wants to kill all demons. So technically, you know, even the Tyrael sword agrees with Malfoy on here.
Brother. Why?
And vice versa goes for Malfoy's weapon. He wants to try to get Tyrael's soul because, you know, he may be demonic, but he's not demonic. He's an angel. He cannot take him.
The Nephilim will stop you.
No one can stop death.
And that's Diablo 3's expansion, Reaper of Souls, where the goal is to try to stop Malfoy, because, you know, he's kind of evil. He's kind of losing his shit. He wants to destroy everyone.
As my brethren fell and died, I was protected behind a magical shield that Tyrael raised using his sword. When we emerged onto the city streets, we were met with horror beyond comprehension. Prize in hand, Malthael and his reapers laid waste to Westmarch. The grisly slaughter I witnessed there nearly destroyed me. They were harvesting the souls of the people. With each death, Malthael grew more powerful. Malthael soon took the Black Soulstone to the Pandemonium Fortress, where he began to manipulate its power. Struggling to find where he had gone, the adventurers turned to the only person on Sanctuary who might know Malthael's location, the traitor Adria.
Smart.
The witch, however, did not wish to cooperate and transformed into a terrifying monster empowered by blood magic. Delivering final justice against Adria's betrayal, they struck down the abomination and set out for the Pandemonium Fortress to confront Malthael. By the time they arrived, it was too late. Malthael had already sent the Black Soulstone to Sanctuary, and it was fulfilling its dark purpose, tearing the demonic essence out of every single person. Freeing the spirits of their own kin and leaders, the heroes became one with death, and were finally able to fight against Malthael on even ground. A great battle ensued, and in a last-ditch effort to secure victory, Malthael shattered the Black Soulstone to take on the power of the great evil still trapped inside.
Yeah, in the very beginning it was already difficult to deal with a single demon. We had Mephisto, we had Diablo, we had Bale. Then we had another level, you know, we've got Saiyan, we've got Super Saiyan, we've got Super Saiyan 2 and 3 on, and so on and so on. So, we had the demon, we had Prime Evil, with all 7 of them, and now we have Aspect of Death with fucking 7 Prime Evils in them, with the, you know, with the Prime Evil inside. Best of luck.
The heroes valiantly rallied in defense of Sanctuary, the power of the spirits within allowing them to defeat death itself. The aftermath of Malthael's use of the Black Soulstone saw Tyrael gone from Sanctuary and countless dead. What happened to Diablo remains a mystery that haunts me.
Yeah, and after Malthael shenanigans, he did what Thanos did. He straight up removed 50% of the population. Just straight up casually removed 50%. You know, it is what it is.
I chose solitude and ale over futile efforts to bring light back into our world. But there are times, such as this, where I feel hope struggling to take root once more. But to hope for salvation while doing nothing to attain it brings only ruin. I have learned this many times over. Judge a person by their actions, not their words. Lilith has returned. You sense the daughter of hatred in the growing shadows, as do I.
And that's the story. If we're looking into current time, that's 50 years later after the events of Reaper of Souls. So that's why we see in Diablo 4 Lorath is kinda old. Also, Lilith is back. You might be asking, well, how did she come back? Well, it's quite simple. You know, it's quite simple. She got brought back because she was chilling in the void because Inarius removed her from the world because she was kinda upset that Inarius and other angels and demons thought that humans are a bit OP, so everyone was trying to nerf them. So, you know, Lilith was not happy with that and she tried to kill absolutely fucking everyone. Thus Inarius banished Lilith away to the void. But Lilith is a mommy, you know? Who doesn't like a mommy? That's Diablo 4 for you.
Guide my soul to thy sacred light. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Thou my path is wrought with darkness.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run!
He's not going to make it!
He has to.
Blessed Akarat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine...
Hey,
guys,
look at me! All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming!
I know.
Get over here!
Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door!
Oh, light, help me. By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What?
I need two of you!
No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already.
Betrayed, fucking classic.
It's a shame he didn't make it.
True. True, such a
Oh
shame.
well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. It must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail, hail the The Creator. Ha! Hail, the daughter of... Oh, no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Hello.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought to darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
From the abyss, we see thy salvation. By three they come. Follow me thy ways. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home. Come.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open your eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light...
is no light here.
Sedge.
You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail. Lilith.
And Mommy is back.
Blessed Mother, save us.
And that's it. I swear to God, bro, Sanctuary is never safe. No, like straight up, it's never safe.
I can no longer fight with steel and blood, but perhaps the knowledge I've shared will act as an armor in your own battle with the coming darkness. Take care, young scholar, wherever your path may lead you. I hope for your sake, it leads down a different path than mine.
And that's the summary of Diablo 3 and Diablo 3 expansion with introduction to Diablo 4. Now the only thing that's left to play Diablo 4, you know? Anyway, and that's the video.